I gotta finish reading this book, man. It's taking a while. 600 something pages, but I'm gonna get through it. So beautiful. I actually had to do this video before I forget. It's a question that Granny Monster had asked me, and I don't like to just dismiss folks when they ask me questions, especially when I told them to ask me questions. So there's something that she asked me that I want to get into. I gotta go get something to eat first, though. When money is tight and the stomach needs something it can feel, no, I'm not going to get a struggle meal, but I'll be right back. So I settled on pizza because everybody was moving a little too slow for me. So, that's what it is. I'm gonna get into that real quick, and then we continue the rest of this video.
What would you give some?
And maybe over the relationship. That's what I felt. I thought we could just try to fix it.
But we're trying to fix something that's past repair. And that doesn't work. I think Fish is very afraid of you. This is the new.
For someone who gave you these moments, is to give those moments back. Doers, the most awarded blended scotch.
Forgive me though, I got distracted because I was doing a whole bunch of other things, and I have to answer Granny Monster what she was saying, something she had asked me a few videos back. She asked me two questions. The first was, how did I get so smooth? And then the other one was basically, give her like a funny history or some sort of history of the area that I'm in. Now, I don't know if you were being funny or whatever the case, or just trying to be nice by saying that I'm smooth, not as smooth as I would like to be. But at the same time, maybe I get it through genetics. My grandfather, he was, ladies' man. Father, not so much, maybe a hustler, but he ran around with the ladies and stuff like that. Maybe I listened to a lot of R&B and stuff like that, but, I don't see myself as the smoothest person. Maybe what you may see as smooth is me being more controlled with my emotions, to certain extents, but not as smooth as I would like to be. But that's the answer to that first question. Second one is actually more interesting, like some kind of sort of funny history. I'm in the Red Hook section of Brooklyn, so you have figures like historical figures actually that have been out here in this area. Most people don't know that Abraham Lincoln actually, one of the I think it's the 16th president of the United States, escaped to one of the piers around here during the time of the Civil War. That was interesting. Also, notorious gangster Al Capone actually is from Red Hook. A lot of people don't know that. He grew up out here. He came up through the ranks, then went to Chicago, took over Chicago, by the age of 26 and stuff like that. That was pretty, that's pretty interesting. Because I didn't even know that, and I had to find that one out. Various movies were filmed out here. He's like, or like, productions like Arthur Miller's A View from the Bridge, Memos from Purgatory. What else you got? Spike of Bensonhurst, Last Exit to Brooklyn, Quick Change, Straight Outta Brooklyn, certain parts of Copland. I mean, what else do we have here? I'm just reading off this list. Scenes from the movie Hitch, Will Smith did. Certain settings here were put in the Grand Theft Auto game. That scene, they used it like the neighborhood East Hook, City of Ashes, The Real World Brooklyn, MTV special, The Adjustment Bureau, that was out here. And then that Spike Lee movie I didn't like, Red Hook Summer. You didn't do us no favors with that. Also, Captain America, Steve Rogers, is said to be from, Brooklyn, the Red Hook section of Brooklyn, Captain America. But that's just a brief little history, a little funny kind of sort of history of where I'm from. Hopefully that was helpful, in explaining and answering your question. Sorry I took so long to answer the question, but I had a lot going on, and I just had to keep coming back to it, and I just had to figure out a way to answer that. And also, too, any other questions and things that folks have asked me, I will get to. I haven't forgotten about you. Certain folks wanted to see more of New York. That's going to take a little bit more time. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to do that this year or next year. But I will get to you. And then there's some other videos and things that I'm going to be doing. So I say to folks, stay tuned. Thank you, Granny Monster, for all your support, all the comments, likes, all that stuff. I appreciate it. And to everybody else out there that constantly supports, that comments, that likes, that criticizes, that has suggestions, questions, anything, I appreciate it all. And on that note, I will see you in the future. I just had to get this beautiful sunset in there before I end this video. It's kind of sort of a vlog, but not really a vlog. But I know that this would be the perfect way to end it. So, you know, like, subscribe, whatever you want. Maybe this is the second ended, the outro. But that sunset is so beautiful. This is so dope. You can't tell me this is not the best shot. If you do, it's okay. Anyway, later.